So let's talk about some specific issues, and then questions that viewers have, and then we're going to come back to some of the topics that this conversation has introduced, including education and some other things. But we have one viewer that has given a great deal of historical background, which I'm not going to go into here, about all of the money that can be made by legalizing marijuana. And this viewer wants to know if this legislature is going to legalize marijuana. We'll start with you, Representative Mahoney. What's going to happen with legalizing marijuana,
Well,
if anything?
The simple answer is no. No, it's not going to get legalized at this time. It's certainly something we as a legislature, we as a state should look at. The federal government, Attorney General Sessions, to remember his name, has been very clear that he does not support that. And even in the 9 or 10 states that have legalized it, he's indicated that he's going to do everything he can to roll it back there. So that'll be interesting. But no, I don't think it's going to happen here. I think our resources would be better spent with our opiate problem, with helping people get into recovery that need it. But we're not going to.
Any thoughts on
I'm going to guess we're all going to agree it's not likely to happen in Minnesota. I'm not one who's big into prohibition, and I don't think our drug war has been very successful. But I also would challenge. I'm not sure it's a huge revenue generator that the individual might think, but I think regardless of whether it is or isn't, I don't think it's likely to happen in Minnesota. I pushed medical marijuana bills 20 years ago, and they took many years to pass.
It took 20 years to pass.
It took 20 years to pass. And, but I think that I don't expect, unless either of you think differently, I don't think we're going to be doing anything on any marijuana law changes this year.
I tend to agree. I don't see a way that there's a path for this to come forward. This comes from the guy who was one of the chief pushers for
Freudian slip here.
for Sunday sales in Minnesota, which we were successful in passing. But no, I really don't see us making that move, and I absolutely agree that the opioid problem is something we need to focus on, and I was one of the people that voted for medicinal cannabis. I try to define it because something like that is just another tool in the arsenal of pain management, and I think it's something that was well past its time, and I agreed with it because it's very constricted to those conditions that would actually benefit from it, but I just don't see recreational marijuana coming up.
You know, well, your comment about Sunday sales, when you see how much attention came to that little change, you can see why talking about legalization of marijuana is not, I mean, it would be 1,000 times bigger than Sunday liquor sales.
Right.
But
Well, didn't the governor himself say that he wasn't interested in it? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
right, the governor's been pretty clear on that, too.
You know, with the medical cannabis, we put a lot of constrictions on it. And I have a friend whose grandson, because they don't allow prescription changes that easily, when his grandson builds a resistance to the prescription he's on, and they have to continue to increase it, and then all of a sudden it stops working, and they have to wait a while before they can get this young child another. We at some point need to look at the medical cannabis to figure out how we, if we're going to have, and this young grandson is an epileptic, so he went from having 200 seizures in a week to having 2. Huge difference, but then it builds back up. So we really, as a legislature, need to look at how we make that more usable for the people that need it.
And it's just not the dosage, too. It's also the conditions that might be expanded to. But the thing about this, and working in the medical industry, is we have to be very careful in the conditions we allow.
Oh, yeah.
Because we don't want somebody with a headache getting some of these types of things. We want to make sure it's for the conditions that actually will have some significant improvement on.
Yeah.